So here's what I've learned about the education system. So back in the old days, the education system was supposed to learn about critical thinking skills, math, social studies, and literally everything else. So yeah, one of the main reasons why our education system is collapsing right now is because of politics. Obviously, that's one of the main pillars of that type of stuff. And let me close the door real quickly. There we go. So let's just be very clear. Our education system is literally crap right now. And the shocking part about all this is that we've learned time and time again that this education system that we are in right now is collapsing in real time. And there is absolute evidence of it. Because let's be fair, 90% of the time, it's wasteful. I'm only going to say this because I was in it at one point. And this is coming from a former college student that used to be there all those years ago. By the way, I had to move to the closet originally. We were going to be in the room, but then there was some noise interference over there. So we might as well just try something new without a background image, obviously. But it is what it is at this point. So we might as well just adjust to our settings. So here we are. Now, the truth about all this is that everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth, right? That's what Mike Tyson says, right? So here's the thing. As someone that's actually done self-education, self-improvement, and actually went to college during that time, there is so much that nobody's willing to talk about, like men's underperformance and women's elevation in education. Nobody ever talks about it. Why is that? It's a part of a divide and conquer plan. And it's on purpose because it is a serious problem. Men often get told that they are too masculine, that they need to calm down. And they tell women that they're perfect in everything they do and they're more mature than men, which is a false dichotomy because men are actually stronger, more mature, and are more willing to defend their country compared to women. Why? Because men are meant to be masculine badasses, man. I mean, seriously. Seriously, man. And I actually used to believe in the lie that women are smarter than men and this and that. And women mature more than men. And they actually get smarter quicker. Which is a complete lie, by the way. It's the other way around. It's the other way around. And nobody is willing to actually tell them that this is complete bullshit. Because it is. It is bullshit. I mean, the quartering, he's an example of it, but I'm not going to mention much of it. The only thing I can say is that he is a product of what is wrong with our society. And that's all I'm going to say about that. But we need to move on to the bigger subject right now, the bigger picture. Now, in a YouTube short, I might be talking about it a little bit, but right now, this is a very, very big topic in today's America right now, especially in Europe in some cases. So there's that as well. My opinion is that we need to be innovators. And I know I said this over and over again, but I think it's worth mentioning right now is that our society is crumbling in real time. No matter if it's left, right, center, or maybe the farthest ones. We're in serious trouble. And if we can't get along, what else are we going to do in a society like this, right? I mean, what's going to happen to a society that has attacked education and attacked the nuclear family? What's going to happen to them? Exactly what we're thinking. Mass school shootings, scandals, human trafficking, all these things. That's a result of a poorly destructive, collapsing education. That's a result of it. Not only that, it's a result of declining American values. That's a very big problem. I know that sounds controversial, but it's true. You can't deny it. If it's on the wall, you might as well just bring it up. And a lack of trust. That's another big symptom right now. But that's what I've learned in this modern system. Let's just be very clear. Oh yeah, another thing to talk about is double standards with teachers. Seriously, if a male teacher decided to do something absolutely terrible, he would be in jail. If a female teacher did the same thing, a double slap. No accountability. That is a serious problem. And not only is this the truth, it's nothing but the truth. It's kind of like what I said. Men get hated on, and women quite the opposite in those cases, which is a real problem, guys. It is a real problem. And it kind of frustrates me, man. It just really does. And this is no joke. This is not a joke. Now, am I trying to say that all teachers are like that? The answer is no. Not at all. It depends on the individual, but we're talking about a collapsing education system. Collapsing in real time. I mean, even Gen Alpha is like, what the hell is this? What is this? Yes, their reading levels are terrible. We can all agree that they're not performing very well compared to previous ones. We can all agree on that. But when it comes to solutions, none of them are sticking on the wall. None of them. I mean, we might as well just let AI just collapse the whole thing. We might as well let that happen. However, the question now becomes, how are we going to use
Welcome to Nomadic Path. And as you can see, this is the first ever on-demand print company that actually has bottles, journals, and hats ranging between $22.99 to $29.99 at the maximum potential. And the only thing that is different between that and other companies is that it has originality, enlightenment, and actually has a way to fight back against the black pill. So if you want to check it out right now, do it as soon as you can. Take the golden pill, and the revolution is now. And with that in mind, back to the current video. See you on the next one.
That's the bigger problem. It's good that AI is purging some of the unnecessary corruption over there. But then there's the other side of that nobody ever talks about. Egos, power struggles, all of this. It's a big problem right now. It's a huge problem. Not only is this a huge problem in my opinion, it's a huge problem for everybody else. Even the parents that actually want their children to succeed. And let's be fair, the rich ones actually put their own children in a Latin-based curriculum. By the way, Latin is one of the most interesting languages in modern history. By the way, our founding fathers learned about Latin as well. Now, don't get me wrong, it's not an easy language, but it is something that our education system used to be founded on. Is Latin-based Roman numeral education. There we go. Exactly. Now, I did talk to somewhat of a relative of mine, and he actually goes to a Latin curriculum, and this young man is actually in good hands right now, because I kind of wished that there are more curriculums that talk about Latin and some of the similar stuff that our founding fathers did learn that actually inspired this country. That's literally my opinion, but I'm only going to mention this because it's relevant right now. It is a relevant thing right now. And look, I didn't learn Latin in school, but I did learn Spanish. Now, there's nothing wrong with learning a foreign language and actually using it, because those are very useful things to have. And I need to move the hangers real quickly. But I do really think that it is worth discussing right now. It is really worth discussing. It's just really worth it. I know my closet can be a bit of a mess, and there's my rifle case over there. But let's just say that hunting is now a curriculum. How many people actually learn the art of hunting for survival? I'm sure about everybody would be interested in taking that class, right? Because these are things that we are willing to learn, right? Because let's remember, hunting actually used to be far more popular back in the day. Now people just don't want to use guns at all. And next thing you know, boom, someone died. That's literally a reality of insufficient education. It's a literal reality. They want us to be sitting ducks so that way they make money. That is not only pretty rude, but it's dark and evil. That's a serious problem. That's kind of like all the forever wars that we've been hearing about for 20 plus years, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, maybe even more after World War II. This is a serious problem. And if we don't actually hold ourselves accountable, regardless if you're a man or woman, we're going to see humanity collapse in real time. And that is a serious problem. And yeah, before I rant even more this and that, I do want to actually let you know that this video was not only made possible by y'all, but it's made possible by us just asking serious questions. And that's the thing about this, is that if you want to hear more videos like this one, take the time to like, share, and comment down below, and subscribe to the Alex Banister channel. Also, we have a merchant company known as Nomadic Path, which I created through Fourth Wall. And if you want to check out the products over there, just make sure you actually look at the products. And if you're willing to buy it, do it as soon as possible, because, man, it's been an honor actually doing this. And we also have a community that is also linked with the Nomadic Path. It's called Nomadic Freedom Forum, that actually gives you the tools and everything else to not only speak freely, but to also become innovators in the long run. And with that in mind, I'll see y'all in the next video. Take the golden pill. The revolution is now. We're counting on all of us to be better.
If you enjoy videos like this, and you're actually interested in videos like this one that just happened recently, do me a favor, like and share and comment down below and subscribe to this channel right here and right now. With that in mind, I'll see you in the next video, innovator.